Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to check in with men's basketball and joined by head coach Andy Bronkema. Coach, welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I know good to be back here in postseason play as your team earned a bye in the first round of the conference tournament, and looking forward to a good matchup against Ashland coming up on Thursday.
Yeah, it seems like we always play Ashland in the playoffs. I mean, we've matched up with them a lot of times, and I guess that's a credit to both our programs, just being able to be in this position. But postseason basketball is by far the most fun basketball. It's the best time of the year. March Madness and all the different things that can happen, the upsets and the runs and the what ifs and the maybes and ifs and buts. So we're fired up, and I think we're as good as we've been all year right now. And we got a couple practices here to get better, and then we'll see what happens.
Obviously, coming off a weekend against Wayne State, a competitive weekend down in Detroit where you got the split and taking on obviously the team that won the regular season here in the GLIAC.
Yeah, man, we were hungry for that sweep, and it was going to be no easy task. That first win was really, really a great win for us, and then just coming up short, not because of effort, just didn't make enough plays, didn't make enough shots, and Wayne. I mean, Coach Greer got his championship, and congratulations to him and his team. And to go from what was last year kind of injuries, and I mean he was playing basically five guys, a little bit of a sixth guy. I mean, and then to pull it all back together from worst to first for him is awesome. So happy for him. Sad we couldn't get the sweep, but we gave it what we had, Robert.
Obviously, playing at Wayne State, never an easy task, but a place where a lot of your guys have played well over the years.
Yeah, it's hot in that gym. I think I'd lose some weight if I coached there full time. It's hot, and the cardboard cutouts aren't the same. We're getting too used to it. These quiet gyms. Can't wait for packed gyms. I mean, this level of talent in the gym deserved a packed house here in Detroit. And some cool storylines. We got, Curtis Jackson and his brother Cortez on opposite sides, and we got just a lot of different storylines. And it's too bad that we weren't in front of a packed gym.
Obviously, this first half a little bit back and forth. Your team jumped out to the lead, 40-36 at halftime, and had the advantage going into the second half.
I just thought we battled our tails off all weekend, really, really well. Our focus and concentration goes in and out. And if we could focus like we battle, mentally like we do physically, we'll be pretty good. And we're close. We're not too far away. So we just got to clean up some mistakes, pay attention to some fundamentals. Right there, the scouting report says he's left-handed, and he just falls asleep. So just little things like that, a couple more mentally tough plays, and I think we'll have a more positive outcome.
Obviously, in this first game, Veas Grasulis right here with the lay-in, and he had a big game for you with 21 points.
Yeah, as these guys improve, you never stop and say, hey, great job. You just want him to take the next step. So he's done so well for us this year, and he's improved, and he's been a great player, but he wasn't very good the second day. And, he was really good. We beat the champions at their place, and he was really good. But then you go to the next game, and what have you done for me lately? And he was less effective. The guy that he beat up had some pride, probably couldn't sleep at night, came back in the gym the next day and beat him up. So it's like, I don't know. As a coach, you just kind of press forward, and you want him to be even better and better and better. And you make your bed, you sleep in it, and he's a good player, and we're pushing him to the max. So back-to-backs are hard.
We go to game two here after an 84-71 win. Wayne State, as you knew they would, they came back and battled and competed here in the second game.
What happened early here is they punched us, and they were really physical, but our guys did not lose. They didn't back down, and they weathered the storm, and that was huge. And we were right in it at the end. We just flat out didn't make enough shots. We were 0-16 from three until we made the last one to tie it up. And like I said, we're well aware that these championship-type games come down to one play. And it doesn't matter when that one play is during the game, that's the game-winning play. So that's got to be our mentality. And our guys want it to be our mentality. It's just a learning process. And that didn't look like it felt very good for Mike there, getting undercut. But, that's where we're at. So down 10, and we found a way to tie it you know, with 7 seconds left, they go down the court and hit a shot. But
we'll see the three-pointer you did have that pulled you back within against Wayne State going down the stretch from Jimmy Scholler, and he had a great weekend for you.
One of the good storylines is just his development, and then to go to Wayne State with, you know, hey, I love our guards. I'm not trading our guards for their guards, no way. But it's pretty easy argument to say that that two-headed monster is the toughest in the league, you know, with Owens White and Neely, and for Scholler to come in and do what he did this weekend was huge, and it's just going to springboard him into, you know, this week, but just a great career too. Big shot here, big shot, and we needed to match up a little bit better, have a good closeout there, take him to jail. It was a high hand, but it was a scramble, and man, just good play by Avery. He played well all day. I was hoping Walt would be inbounds when that ball bounced to him, and he could have stepped into a three for the win. But, man, thrill of victory, the agony of defeat, man. It's just gut-wrenching to lose those games, 2 and 3 in our last 5, and we had a chance to tie or win each one of them, and that's the way it goes.
Obviously, going into the postseason here, coming in off the last couple weeks where you guys have certainly shown some great improvement, competed, and playing your best basketball here at the right time of the season. Yeah,
we've went into this tournament over my coaching tenure in a lot of different positions. You know, we went in playing really bad, and we turned it around. We went in as the favorite and won it. We went in as the favorite and got upset. You know, this year's a year like no other. I mean, anybody can win it. And it's just even, and it's a neutral site for the most part. And I guess that makes it even more interesting. So we've beat everybody in the field, except for we didn't play Northwood, we didn't play Saginaw, and Lake State swept us. So, but I mean, we could beat anybody. They could beat us. This is gonna be a fun tournament.
Ferris State against Ashland coming up on Thursday afternoon, and then if you win, you move on to the semis on Friday, championship game on Sunday, and best of luck here this weekend at the Bulldogs.
I'm packing the bags for Sunday, Robert.
That'll do it for Ferris Sports Update. A reminder, you can follow all the action, get all the results from this week online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. Have a great week.